Adab Munchies. Namaste Munchies. Chef Diana Afroza began her amazing culinary journey 22 years ago when she opened a small neighborhood restaurant in the East Coast. The long, grueling, and yet rewarding years that she spent there gave her the first taste of being a part of the demanding food industry. After moving to California, she decided that she would continue to quench her entrepreneurial thirst by taking her prior experience with running a restaurant and transitioning to a catering business in 1998. She loved the satisfaction of serving hundreds and hundreds of people for various events such as weddings and birthdays, and she even catered for many well-known people such as the current governor Jerry Brown and many other corporate clients. Based on this challenging and satisfying experience, she authored her own cookbook titled Flavors of Mirch Masala, which features narrations of her catering experiences and the recipes of some of her most popular and frequently ordered dishes. For the past couple of years, a food truck frenzy has spread the nation and taken the Bay by storm as well. Now, Chef Afroza is partaking in the increasingly popular food truck scene in the Bay with the Munch India food truck. With this new venture, Chef Afroza continues to spread her passion for authentic food made with sustainable ingredients, which makes her customers appreciate the Munch India vision and keeps them coming back for more. Chef Afroza is a hands-on chef and businesswoman, and she's constantly in the forefront of her business and is involved with several facets of the food truck life, starting from interacting with her customers, preparing all of the food on her own, and fostering relationships between herself and the people who produce the ingredients that she uses. She firmly rejects the business model of mass production and instead focuses on quality control and putting her personal touch on every dish that goes to her customers. This symbiotic relationship between Chef Afroza, her customers, and her farmers is what makes the Munch India food truck a unique one on the Street Eats block. This restaurant on wheels operates all over the Bay Area for lunch services as well as special events such as weddings, office parties, and other gatherings. In this video, we'll explore a day in the life of Chef Afroza as she shops, tastes, and cooks her way to her daily lunch service. Come on and join us!
চলে রে পিছন পানি চায়না রে মন দুপুক দুপুক করে রে তর লাগিও তলারে শালপিয়ালির বন্তিকা ওই জংলা নদীর পারেতে তর সঙ্গ লই ঘুরঘুর করুম এই বাসনা প্রাণে ময়না ছলক ছলক ময়না ছলক ছলক চলে রে পিছন পানি চায়না রে মন দুপুক দুপুক করে রে তর লাগিও তলারে শালপিয়ালির বন্তিকা ওই জংলা নদীর পারেতে তর সঙ্গ লই ঘুরঘুর করুম এই বাসনা প্রাণে ময়না ছলক ছলক
The historic Ferry Plaza Farmers Market in San Francisco is one of Chef Afroza's favorite culinary shopping destinations. A beautiful Saturday morning in the Bay Area cannot be spent in any other way. Chef Afroza consistently chooses the finest of ingredients to serve her customers at the food truck. She firmly believes in the concept of farm-to-table meat and produce and the value of choosing ingredients that are organic and locally grown. Her vegetable dishes are as much of a highlight at the food truck as are her meat dishes, and she believes that both equally deserve the spotlight on a plate. She supports local farmers and frequents markets and farms on her day off to pick the best produce available. Let's join her on her farmers market adventure.
I'm in San Francisco Ferry Plaza Farmers Market having a great time with all these beautiful smelling flowers and vegetables.
শালপিয়ালির বন্তিকা ওই জংলা নদীর পাড়েতে তোর সঙ্গ লই ঘুরঘুর করুম এই বাসনা প্রাণে ময়না ছালাক ছালাক ময়না ছালাক ছালাক চলে রে পিছন পানে চায় না রে মন দুপুক দুপুক করে রে তোর লাগিও তলা রে শালপিয়ালির বন্তিকা ওই জংলা নদীর পাড়েতে তোর সঙ্গ লই ঘুরঘুর করুম এই বাসনা প্রাণে ময়না ছালাক ছালাক
Chef Afroza feels fortunate to be in the San Francisco Bay Area and in California in general because of the variety of climates ranging from cool and misty to hot and humid, which encourages the growth of an assortment of different produce. She is constantly searching for different ways in which she can present her customers with the colorful and local bounty that is available to her.
I like to do business with farmers and growers who are small in size, who are organic and sustainable, because that way I can build intimate relationship with them, and also the philosophies are in par with Munch India food truck, which is not to have mass production. And also, when you can see the production method is transparent, you know exactly where your ingredients are coming from, which is so important to me. Now let's go and meet with some of them.
The Capay Valley is located in Northern California in Yolo County, between the San Francisco Bay Area and Sacramento. Because of the region's size, it is mostly home to a handful of well-known yet small family-operated organic farms, rather than large conventional growers. Because Chef Afroza is against industrial agriculture and in favor of an agrarian and focused method of farming, Capay Valley holds a special place in Chef Afroza's heart. Capay Valley has a variety of different soils and is therefore relied upon by many local chefs for its diversified agriculture. Because of the area's hot climate, it grows row crops such as tomatoes, summer squash, and melons especially well. Today, Chef Afroza and the Munch India team is visiting River Dog Farm, located in Gwinda, California in Capay Valley. As students of the sustainability and farm-to-table movement, the team was excited to learn and converse with Trini Campbell, who is the co-owner of the farm, and build a relationship to continue to source produce from the farm.
Our leftovers from what we don't sell at Careful the Bees. So when we come back from market and there's something that didn't sell, it's a little bit past, right?
Okay.
We give this to our pigs and chickens. Let me show you these. These are the peppers that we do. This is like a pimento, the kind you stuff olives with.
Yes.
And then this is a corno de toro. It's like corn of the bull in Spanish. It's sweet. It's good roasted. Mix. So we buy the ingredients for the soil for the trays. And it's got this is, believe it or not, coconut. It's a coconut, fur.
This white stuff?
The furry stuff. This fibrous
what is this
stuff.
white stuff?
It's kind of a rock. It's called vermiculite.
Okay.
And there's perlite, and
So,
that
and
helps
it's not, I
with
can
the
feel
drainage.
it's not too wet.
Yeah, we just add a little moisture.
Okay, so it has to be better than this though, right?
Yeah, when we put it in the tray, we water it. So it is still actually producing.
Some asparagus.
Yeah,
Wow.
if you want to taste. It's
Yeah.
Good. It's
You
good
wanna taste?
uncooked. It might be strong. I don't know. It's the time of year.
Oh my god, it has so much flavor.
Good.
মন চায় তোরে রাখুন ধরে জাপট দিয়া হায় চাঁদ তারা তোর লাগি আনম হুকুমটায় মন চায় তোরে রাখুন ধরে জাপট দিয়া হায় চাঁদ তারা তোর লাগি
Look at this zucchini from River Dawn.
সাদের কীর্তিমা গোড়া রাখুন চোখের তারাটায় জানি হইয়া রইবি মরে হু 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 পরান্টায় ছলক ছলক ময়না ছলক ছলক চলে রে পিছন পানে চায়না রে মন দুপুক দুপুক করে রে
Now, Chef Afroza will enjoy the sceneries in the Santa Cruz area and establish relationships with fishmongers and some more farmers. Santa Cruz County has a cooler climate and is much closer to the bay than our regions that are more north of the SF Bay area like Capay Valley. Because of this, Santa Cruz County is known for its production of brassicas, which are plants in the mustard family and include broccoli, Brussels sprouts, and cauliflower. In fact, the county is ranked number 1 in the entire state for its production of Brussels sprouts. Chef Afroza appreciates this region for its cauliflower, which she consistently utilizes for her aloo gobi dish at the food truck.
Thanks, Marin. No problem. And when you guys, we like to keep them on so they don't get bruised.
I know.
So yeah, leave them on until right when you're ready to use them. Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Thanks so much.
You guys are very, very welcome. Careful, it's gonna be.
As the dominant protein in the Bengali food culture, fish is one of the many prominent centerpieces of Chef Afroza's cooking. Bengalis are avid fans of this type of seafood, since the region of Bengal in the Indian subcontinent is close to the body of freshwater known as the Ganges Delta, which carries varieties of catfish and carp. In the lower Ganges, saltwater fish such as the hilsa fish are widely available and consumed by the Bengalis. Chef Afroza, however, likes to experiment with a diverse melange of fish, and what better place to shop for fish than in the coastal city of Santa Cruz? Today she is at the H&H Fishery to talk with Hans Haveman, fishmonger and fisherman extraordinaire, about the different types of fish that he harbors, ranging from halibut to sardines and salmon.
The eyes of the fish, you know how they talk about that, we have to look
Yeah,
at
you as far as red
the only main indicators?
Yeah, you know, I mean, there's a lot of ways to tell.
Gills.
Yeah, the gills, and like
The redder the gills,
the redder the gills, the more blood. You can pretty much tell a fresh fish from older fish by 3 things.
eyes, gills.
It was first is your sight, so you're gonna look at the eyes and the gills. The slime, if there's still a nice amount of slime actually on the fish, in a lot of situations, it's all worn off and turn gray and massive. The gills will be nice and bright red. Actually, if you can see the blood will be bright red instead of brown. Blood turns brown and when it oxidizes with air.
Okay.
Okay, and the eyes will definitely be clear, but that's not always a good indication. A lot of times you'll get rockfish, or this fish, in order to kill it, they hit it on the head, which actually messes up the eyes, so you can't really see the eyes. But the main way to tell a fresh fish from an old fish is actually scent. It smells bad. It's bad.
Bad.
My whole thing with H&H is I try to, I'm sustainable first, so everything I have is sustainable. There's no real guidelines for sustainability. So actually, you know, I come up with what I feel is sustainable, and I mean, I'll give anybody who wants to ask why I deem something sustainable. But they go along the guidelines of Monterey Bay Aquarium, Help Out, and different places. But there's even things that will fall in between the cracks on that you need to figure out for yourself. It's kind of what I like to do is like help people figure the local stuff out.
Got it. So
Being's the better, but higher fat.
Higher fat.
Yeah, I mean, you look, see these.
See the white strips?
See the white
get
strips in
more-
there?
I noticed
Yep,
that
you know that
in
stuff.
pink
Yeah,
salmon.
that's
that has
way higher
more,
fat. Well, they eat more bigger baits like anchovies and sardines, and then the other ones eat more of the krill, so they end up having less fat.
Yeah, and the other salmons I saw that they don't have so many white stripes.
Yep,
And
exactly.
Chef Afroza loves her salmon and is eager to buy a whole one from Hans today. What a perfect way to start an exciting morning in Santa Cruz. Chef Afroza also buys fish and seafood from the Monterey Fish Market based in San Francisco. The Monterey Fish Market also focuses on quality and sustainable seafood, making it yet another supplier that Chef Afroza relies upon. Here she is touring their location right after their early morning catch. Marin County is also a growing hub of organic farming, which is becoming a significant part of the region's agricultural identity. What started off in the mid-1800s as a central area for dairy farms, Marin County has now grown to become a prolific and bountiful focal point for row crops and wine growing. The Green String Farm in Petaluma serves not only as a farm, but also as an educational institute for burgeoning farmers and offers internships to young farmers to promote and radiate their strongly held beliefs about the agricultural ecosystem. This includes focusing on soil health and developing the immune systems of plants in order to eliminate the need for pesticides or fertilizers. The farm emphasizes the notion of minimal human intervention in the growth of plants so that nature itself can produce high-quality crops for consumption. This farm gives a whole new meaning to organic and beyond.
I can smell it when you're cutting it.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Being sustainable, take care of Mother Earth. Okay, that's our goal. Put more on the ground for those that will be next in line. Okay, that's how I look at it. That's how we kind of look at it here.
ময়না ছলক ছলক চলে রে পিছন পানি চায়না রে মন ধুক ধুক করে রে ডর লাগিও তলারে শালপিয়ালির বন্তিকা ওই জংলা নদীর পারে হেতে তোর সঙ্গ লই গুরগুর করুম এই বাসনা প্রাণে ময়না ছলক ছলক
Look at this cauliflower. It looks so true sense, it looks like a flower.
Chef Afroza is an advocate for creating a dialogue between herself, her customers, and the local farmers who produce exceptional ingredients. Chef Afroza visited Devil's Gulch Ranch in Marin County to discuss some of the intricacies of raising and growing meat and produce.
You know, ideally for a ruminant,
Yes, sir.
beef or sheep or goats, you'd want to have, you know, organic pastures at 100% grass-fed. The same thing with dairy. You know, with the pigs and the chickens, they're not ruminants. So, you know, that you by definition, they're not going to thrive on strictly grass or pasture. It's too much roughage and not enough concentrated nutrition. So, you know, they weren't intended to be vegetarians. Mother Nature didn't intend them that way. And there's different animals have different needs and different things. And so educating yourself and so you know and be able to understand, you know, what the farmer is doing and why he's doing it.
At the Munch India food truck, Chef Afroza serves a variety of meat and seafood dishes, such as her especially popular chicken masala, which features sustainable chicken from different local farms, such as Pittman Farm and Hoffman Farm. She makes sure that all her meat is halal and fresh, which ensures a high taste quality in the final dish. For Chef Afroza, knowing the sources of her ingredients is highly important to her, and she cares about the face behind her produce and meat. Today, she'll be going straight to the source by visiting Nature's Bounty Farm, where she will hand-pick her lamb and watch it being slaughtered fresh for her lamb rogan josh and lamb chops. This operation is one of a kind, since its small scale allows for the living area of the animals and the slaughterhouse to be in the same premises. Owner Ahmad Karuni sells his newborn animals to Native Americans for them to raise, and then buys them back if he sees that they were raised and fed properly. He uses all organic and GMO-free feeds, and his operation is highly transparent. Chef Afroza is excited to source her lamb and goat from him, as many of her beliefs about meat production align with his.
I purchase my animals when they are 2 weeks old, and the people take care of them for me. It's that I buy them, I paid for them, and I say, here are the animals. They have land. They are Native Americans, and they have land. You take care of them.
Got it.
And when they're ready to go,
They come to
I'll buy them back from you.
Got it.
What do you normally feed them?
What I normally feed them? See the grass in front of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
So no
That's,
corn.
No, no.
I know.
Not even corn.
Exactly.
Not even corn.
Because, you know, because that's not the normal.
No.
পরান্টায় ছলক ছলক ময়না ছলক ছলক চলে রে পিছন পানে চায়না রে মন ধুপুক ধুপুক করে রে তর লাগিও তলার শাল পিয়ালির বন্তি কাউই জংলা নদীর পারে হেতে তর সঙ্গ লই গুরগুর করুম এই বাসনা প্রাণে ময়না ছলক ছলক চায় তোরে রাখুন ধরে জাপট দিয়া হায় চাঁদ তারা তোর লাগি আনুম হুকুমটায় মন চায় তোরে রাখুন ধরে জাপট দিয়া হায় চাঁদ তারা তোর লাগি আনুম হুকুমটায় সাধের প্রীতিমা গোড়া রাখুন চোখের তারা হাটায় রানী হইয়া রইবি মরে হু 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 হু।
Besides the daily chores every day, we have to deal with the mechanical problems all the time in a food truck.
Besides all the fun and excitement that goes along with running a food truck and interacting with our customers, there is also the reality of repairing and doing maintenance work for the truck.
Today I'm dealing with Juan in the food truck. He's fixing my pilot in the for the steam table. When I put it in the pilot is supposed to be working, right? Yeah, but it doesn't work. Ways of grinding spices. One is in mortar and pestle. The other one is in grinding stone, which we call chilnora. Okay, when you grind the spices in grinding stone, you have to have the spices wet. Otherwise, it won't work.
চায়নারে মন ধুপুক ধুপুক করে রে তর লাগিও তলার শাল পিয়ালির বন্তি কাউই জংলা নদীর পারে হেতে তর সঙ্গ লই গুরগুর করুম এই বাসনা প্রাণে ময়না ছলক ছলক
I'm toasting the spice. I'm toasting cumin, and after I toast this, I'm going to grind them. Usually toasted ground spices I use it at the end of the dish when I do the finishing of the dish.
মনটা লয়া যাবো এ বাগানটায় লাল হলুদ ফুল দিয়া বই পান দিব খোঁপায় দূর দূর তোরই মনটা লয়া যাবো এ বাগানটায় লাল হলুদ ফুল দিয়া বই পান দিব খোঁপায় সাধের প্রীতিমা গোড়া রাখুন চোখের তারা হাটায় রানী হইয়া রইবি মরি হু 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 পরান্টায় ছলক ছলক ময়না ছলক ছলক চলে রে পিছন পানে চায়না রে মন ধুপুক ধুপুক করে রে তর লাগিও তলার শাল পিয়ালির বন্তি কাউই জংলা নদীর পারে হেতে তর সঙ্গ লই গুরগুর করুম এই বাসনা প্রাণে ময়না ছলক ছলক
The dal, I'm
Now that you've had a glimpse into Chef Afroza's food truck journey, we look forward to meeting you on a street near you. Stay tuned for our next video, which will surely tingle your taste buds forever.